Well, buried beneath some of the avalanche of earnings headlines today, a few of the regional banks have reported. But investors certainly taking notice because they're some of the worst performers in the S&P 500 today. Let's bring in Zara Burton. She's been tracking those stocks. Zara, a lot of concern about the commercial real estate sector for a bunch of these banks, right?
Exactly, Mike, and a lot of concern definitely starting to show up in the numbers. Wisconsin Bank, want to point this one out, Marhsall and Illsley came out today, was down as much as 19% today in terms of the stock price, but as you can see, it's down about 13%, so pairing some of the losses, talking about its construction and development portfolio continuing to experience deterioration, that contributing to its third straight quarterly loss of $139 million. Net charge-offs for its commercial real estate loans, that rose from the first quarter to about 1.6% on an annualized basis and quadruple the level that we saw last year. Residential real estate loans also seeing a huge problem for them, rising to 3% ahead of the 2% that they saw in the first quarter and the 0.5% that they saw in the same period a year ago. And as our CEO saying on the conference call, real estate will remain weak well into 2010. A lot of the KBW Bank index lower on the news. You have Zions Bank Corp, Huntington Bank shares, and M&T Bank down 5% or more. There you can see.
Zara, what about BB&T? There's a lot of weakness in that stock as well.
Yeah, the stock was off as much as 8%. It's its worst point today, still off as we speak. And really, profit down 52% in the quarter to $204 million, hurt in part by non-performing assets in its construction portfolio. It had to set aside $700 million to cushion against bad debts, double the size that we saw in the second quarter of last year. CEO Kelly King saying that charge-offs for this year, they're going to be higher than BB&T first thought. However, he says, Mike, he does not expect some kind of disaster in commercial real estate loans, which, take it as you will, not a terrible end to the quarter. That's what he said.
Zara, thank you very much.